Some artists sing songs, others embody them. Some voices entertain, others awaken something inside of you. This is Behind the Song, where we sit with women in music and unpack the truth, the process, and the lived experiences behind the artistry. Welcome to the third episode of Behind the Song. This is more than just an interview. It's a conversation, a documentation. Today, we are honored to sit with a powerful, intentional creative. Please help me welcome Energy. Energy, welcome to Behind the Song.
Thank you. Thank you for having me behind the song. I'm really excited to be here actually because I love the title and the whole premise of your show, looking into more than just the music, but what goes into it. I love that. So
True.
I'm happy to be here.
So excited to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, who is Energy beyond the stage?
Energy beyond the stage. I'd like to answer that question from a different perspective.
Sure.
Energy before the stage.
Okay.
Because the stage is something that I'm coming into and getting more comfortable with now. But it's taken a lot of years of me becoming this person to get here. So energy before the stage is just a little girl that wants to make music. Yeah. That has a lot of crazy ideas in her head that she wants to share, that she likes sharing with a melody and a nice bouncy beat behind.
Okay.
She's a storyteller. She is a writer. She's a creative director. But the term I like to use is visual translator.
Interesting term. I think it's the first time I hear it actually today.
Yeah, creative directors, it sounds like vibes coordinator. Yes, like vibes coordinator sometimes. But I say visual translator because essentially what you do as a creative director is you take ideas and you translate them into visuals. So
True.
yes, I am also someone's daughter, someone's sister. I'm a friend to people, but I hope I am a light in their lives. I do believe that I'm a very positive person that likes spreading a message of positivity and light and love and everything that she does. So that's Energy.
Wow, what an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank
Now
you.
tell me, when did you realize that music defined you?
When I wouldn't say I realized it at any point. I think it's always been a part of my life and a part of my story, and it's always something that I've known I've wanted to do, maybe in different ways and different forms. I mean, as a 10-year-old, I've known since I was 10 years old that I want to make musicals. I would tell my parents.
Like Broadway?
Yes, like Broadway theater
Uh-huh.
musicals, and that was an indication of my two worlds, which are music and media. So I also grew up in a home where music was the norm, also just like as Black people, like at night you get together. Yeah, you get together and you guys are singing hymns and prayers and stuff like that. So my family is very like musically orientated. Yes.
I get you, don't worry. I understand
But
you.
the moment that I'd say I decided that I'm gonna do something about it was probably about maybe 5 years ago, just after uni. And it's like, okay, I went to school and I went to the extra school. What am I actually going to do with my time now? What's worth it for me? And it was at that point I was like, let me actually try something. Let me release something and see what happens.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm excited to hear your music. It means your lyrics tell a lot of stories.
I mean, I hope they do. I hope they make sense.
So with the current song that you're going to perform for us, right?
Yes.
Your first performance on the show. Tell us more about that song. What does that song say? And where were you in that moment when you wrote that song?
Okay. So that was the first song that I actually released as a single. It's called Be in Love.
I have so many questions, but okay.
That's why I'm like, okay, because when I listen back to it now, like, okay, what were you going through, girl? I was going through a lot, but I mean, I'm grateful for it now. It's in short, it's first love. And I was coming out of university and that relationship ended, and I realized that, oh, I still kind of like this person even though I don't like them at all, you know?
Yeah.
I might still, be in love with you, So there's lyrics in the song, in the hook that say, I like the way we used to fight, which already that's toxic. I'm not toxic. I'm better now.
I'm glad you are, because like I said, I've got a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm better now, but I think it just encapsulates the whole story and the place that I was in. It was just me not being ready to let go of that situation or that person because they were such a big part of my life.
Of course, of course.
And I mean, looking back now, it's like, girl, like, was it really that deep? But I don't also want to downplay it. I'm happy that it lives on as a memory in a song. Yeah, that's the song, Be in Love.
I'm absolutely, I don't know if I should say, it's so interesting to sit next to such a young woman like yourself and hear you talk and express, articulate yourself with such a bold manner.
Oh,
You understand?
thanks.
Because I mean, you talk about love, and I look at you and I'm thinking music book. I mean, I'm sure you can see I'm a bit older than you.
Yes, yes,
So I
yes,
mean,
yes, yes.
I'm already thinking about the old artists that we used to write. Also, disclaimer, I don't have a music book. I've never had a music book. So I'm not that old.
Okay.
But of course, growing up would hear about these, these tales that were told. And you're telling me that the song is basically because, or it is about you
Yes.
or a certain stage in your life where you were in love.
Yes.
So yeah, let's
Yeah.
give it a shot and see what you have for us.
Yes, let's listen. I like the way we used to fight. It was so comfortable, though not right. I didn't mean to, but I might be in love with. I took some time reflecting. These feels I've been rejecting look different when I'm standing alone, outgrown the notions we hold. There was a time where you were good for me. Sad in the end, I went to therapy for you. I laugh cause it's a hard reality. And now I'm seeing me. No, you accepted me for who I was, but not all I was trying to be. We were convinced that we were meant to stay. And now I wonder if we were to blame. Love is more than blind and babe. It defies the brain. I like the way we used to fight. It was so comfortable, though not right. I still don't mean to, but I might be in love with. Oh, this is me reflecting, finally accepting all feels I've been rejecting. And oh, now that we ain't blending, I am done pretending. Would you please get out my section? Oh, this is me reflecting, finally accepting all the feels I've been rejecting. And oh, now that we ain't blending, I am done pretending. Would you please get out my section? Yeah. I like the way we used to fight. It was so comfortable, though not right. I still don't mean to,
that wasn't always my point of view. I guess I had some growing to do. But now I see the good that came from you and me. Oh, be in love with you.
So absolutely everything you spoke about, right?
Yes.
Being love.
Yes.
You spoke about toxicity. I didn't hear the toxicity though. I had a beautiful song.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping for.
No, trust you me. You've won. You've won the battle.
Yes.
So was confidence always natural to you or did you grow into it?
Interestingly enough, maybe in the past 2 years, I've heard a lot of people tell me I'm confident. So no, these are friends that I've grown up with. And Busha, you've always been confident. Oh, Ina, sorry. Now y'all know my real name. You've always been confident. And for me, it was like, what are you talking about? I'm literally just being myself, So I don't think it was something that I was conscious about.
Or about
Yes, about confidence until now, because now I see that people recognize me as confident. Now I'm conscious about it, but I think it comes from a place of just me always being myself. Like I've always been like I'm gonna do what I want in the most respectful way type of person, like, yeah, if this is how I'm feeling, it's how I'm feeling. I don't know any other way to live, So I think confidence has always walked with me. I've never really like chased after it, but it's always with me, yeah.
I mean, for a lack of a better phrase,
Yeah.
I can confidently say you're a definitely confident
Oh,
person.
thank you.
So sitting next to you for the minutes that I've been sitting next to you,
Yes,
you
yeah.
definitely exude confidence.
Thank
So trust you me, they are telling the truth.
Thank you.
So with the industry that you're in, with the ups and downs, especially being a young lady,
Yeah,
have you ever felt underestimated in any way?
that's a good question.
Mm.
I think yes, I have, but mostly by myself. you know.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is the more that I do this, the more that I go after things, I realize that there are actually more people rooting for you than they are wishing you bad. You just might be in the wrong space, in the wrong area. I think naturally at our core as people, we want to see people win, but you want to see your people win.
True.
So if there's people around you that are underestimating you, they probably just aren't your people, And I think, being a female in the industry does come with challenges. But for the most part, I think I just choose to find the people that like my stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's what I use as a navigation. Like if I'm feeling less than in a space, if I'm feeling underestimated, it's probably an indicator that I need to pivot and change direction and find people that understand what I'm saying.
I am sitting here and I'm listening to you, and trust you me, I think there's an Oxford template or dictionary in my head that I'm trying to. She said pivot. Is it pivot? Is it? What did she just say?
Change
I don't-
direction.
So of course you just kind of elaborated what pivot means, right? For an ordinary listener or for our other listeners that are listening. Now we're going into the second part of your performance.
Yes.
Tell us more about the song that you're going to be performing for us.
Okay, this song I'm excited about. I'm excited about all of them, but this is not toxic. So, okay, this song is called Blossom.
Blossom.
Yes. And at first it's a song that I literally recorded not without a plan. Like literally my brother was just playing the beats and I rocked up in his room and I was just like, record me now. And it worked out.
So you do music with your brother, if you don't
Yeah,
mind me asking.
yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
make music with my brother. He makes most of my beats, if not all of them. We make music together as well.
Oh, wow.
We recently released a joint project together. It's called The Pregame. So
Okay.
yes, you guys can listen to that.
That is so interesting.
Yes. So this song it's a single that I did on my own. It's called Blossom, and it's basically about blossoming as a person. I think the title encapsulates it. It's about realizing that even in the spaces where you do feel like you are less than and you
You
are
underestimated.
underestimated.
Yeah, you are able to blossom. And
Yes, and it's part of the process.
True.
So I'm going to carry on with my theme of saying a lyric from the song, but there's a lyric that says, "Only in darkness can you see the light.
Oh.
A seed's got to die so it can blossom." So linking it back to the, underestimating thing, like, yes, there's moments where you feel like, oh, I don't know, but that's part of the process.
So trust the process and everything that you do.
Yes. All of it's for the greater good of your own life and your own purpose. So
I think I need to hear that song. Maybe it'll help me blossom.
Yeah,
I think once in a while we all feel a bit underestimated. You get into rooms where you're wondering, am I fit for this room? Do I want to be here?
Yeah.
And you get your name called in rooms that you've never entered,
Yes, and it's
you're
scary.
thinking, oh wow, these
Yeah.
people actually know my name. These
Yeah.
people actually understand my music.
Yes.
So I'd love to hear that song.
Yes.
The stage is all yours.
Thank you.
Petals fall, but they don't ever reach the ground. Catch the waves, riding on the sound of my heart, making a pattern that set it apart. Let down your guard, destined to blossom, yeah, right from the start. From a seed you will grow, a beam appears. One small petal that counts here. You can blossom, 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 yeah. Blossom, 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 blossom. New in spring, new things. In any way we change and grow higher. New bonds and new links, connecting to the world to inspire. Soft breezes, a gale force winds, water falling, cleanse me your sin. Only in darkness can you be the light. A seed's gotta die so it can blossom, 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 yeah. Blossom, 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 blossom.
Cool. Yes,
Okay. I just remembered the song. The one that you guys post the show with.
Oh, I'm blossoming too, but I will blossom. The sky is unlimited, right?
Yes.
So if there was a song, right, or a statement about you, right, what song would that be and what statement would that be in that song?
I think, the next song is actually a good opportunity to bring this up. This song is called Maybe.
Okay.
And the reason why I say it's a statement about me is because, like I said, I'm a person that's very optimistic about life. And this song highlights a reality of possibilities.
All right.
So think of things might not be going the way that you want them to go, but maybe maybe in another lifetime, maybe in another season, there's always a positive possibility. There's always
tomorrow.
Yeah, there's always another way out, and I think that's generally like how I live my life, how I approach a lot of things, you know. Some can call it toxic positivity. I don't know.
I think you've used this word quite often, and I don't think any of your songs, kind of,
Yeah.
have anything toxic to them.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. But in the world that we live in, being too positive can look like a bad thing. Or maybe we should use Delulu. That's what we're saying these days.
Hey.
Yeah, but Delulu is actually the solution.
True.
Because everything that we're seeing around us now already, we actually don't know what is this couch for real. It's just a whole bunch of matter put up together. So if you can create matter for yourself and a different
Then do
reality
it.
for yourself, then why not? So yeah, possibilities, positive possibilities.
I mean, my age mate used to call it "fake it until you make it."
Yes.
So that
Yes.
Delulu, in layman's terms,
Yes,
fake it until you make it.
And if you're doing it, you're not even faking it. That's the thing about it. If you're doing, you're just really just like taking steps towards the thing
And working hard towards it.
Yeah, so
Absolutely love that. So you and I have actually spoken a lot about your music, and you have also told me about the lyrics that you write.
yeah.
I want you to also kind of elaborate or go further and say if there were lyrics in any of your songs that you've ever written, what lyrics would define you, or which are those lyrics that would define you?
This is a tricky one because I think I pour my heart and soul into most of my songs,
I've heard.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them.
I think a lot of them are my lived experiences, even if it's not a direct lived experience, it's my perspective on someone else's experience. So I wouldn't want to pin it down to one lyric, and I feel like I've shared some lyrics before. I don't want to put it down to one lyric, but maybe I can attach it to like a message, I think at this point in my life, a lot of the things I say are geared towards living your purpose in life and being true to who you are. Kind of also stepping outside of your own limitations and comfort zone and just going after what your gut, your intuition, your soul tells you.
So you'd say that your songs or a song that you've written is a pure reflection of who you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. So we're going into your third performance of today. Okay. I am absolutely excited. Yeah. I cannot wait to hear it. Yes. I mean, like I said, when I sat down with you and I saw this beautiful young lady who blossoms, didn't even know that your song was Blossom, right? But who blossomed so much confidence and who's so bold and, outspoken, if one could say that.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your third song.
Well, like I said, it's called Maybe. It's not out yet. It's coming out, so be on the lookout for that. But the song Maybe is, like I said, it's about possibilities and stuff, but I wrote it in the context of a relationship again. Yeah, here comes that grounding factor. Yeah, so maybe it was just about, I think also in general, I'm a person that, because I love positivity and goodness in life so much.
You see the good in people, you see the good in life.
Things, but this is also a reality, so I hold on to things that feel good in fear that I won't have it again sometimes. So when I wrote this song, it was from a place of like, okay, this thing that I want, the situation that I want right now is actually not working out. And I need to let it go. But maybe if it were tomorrow, we'd have better luck.
For another season.
If it were another season.
Lifetime.
Exactly. You catching on to the lyrics. Exactly.
Right.
So yeah, that's maybe.
Okay, great. So after hearing all about that, we're going to give you the stage so that you can blow us away.
I missed you, nigga. I try to miss, but the feeling gets bigger. I think it's better if you count me out. I'll sit this one out, I'm already one down. What you see is all that's left of me, and I'll be running up these numbers like I'm a mathlete. Hear you saying that this is lit. Yes, of course it is, baby, this is the real ish. And we've been working on it, the world can see it. We know we want it, but do we need it? Let's put the logic before our feelings. And maybe I'm crazy, but it's been tried and tested. It's been tried and tested, baby. Yeah. Let's not overstress it. Let's not curse the blessing. Maybe if it were tomorrow, we would have some better luck. Maybe if there was no sorrow, we wouldn't be this messed up. Maybe if this world was in reverse, I'd never let you go. But I can't do maybe, no. I just wanna be sure before I throw it in. I'm sitting here, wondering what this is about. I'm mapping it, what's happening. Yeah, I still can't figure you out. It's not because I don't love you. I guess the truth is that it's really hard to trust. You gotta keep it moving. And if it is, then I wonder, would it be different? Would it be different? Maybe it was for a time. Maybe it was for a season. Yeah, we held on for the ride. Need another reason. Maybe in another lifetime or on another day. Yeah. Maybe if life wasn't so wild in another way. If it were tomorrow, we would have some better luck. Maybe if there was no sorrow, we wouldn't be this messed up. Maybe if this world was in reverse, I'd never let you go. But I can't do maybe, no. I just wanna be sure. If it were tomorrow, we would have some better luck. Maybe if there was no sorrow, we wouldn't be this messed up. Maybe if this world was in reverse, I'd never let you go. I can't do maybe, no. I just, it was for a time, it was for a season, held on for the ride. Need another reason, maybe in another lifetime or on another day. Maybe if life wasn't so wild or in another way. If it were tomorrow, we would have some better luck. Maybe if there was no sorrow, we wouldn't be this messed up. Maybe if this world was in reverse, I'd never let you go. But I can't do maybe, no. I just wanna be sure before I throw it all in.
Let's go.
I don't even know where to begin. Like I said, each and every time you sing, I am absolutely blown away.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, so maybe there is a tomorrow.
Yes, there
Maybe the-
definitely is a tomorrow. Definitely. It can't end on the whatever the date is tomorrow.
It can't.
It can't end, yeah.
So, what has been most challenging, or what is the most challenging part about your journey or being in the music industry?
starting, as cheesy as it sounds, just doing something, and not making that thing that you start with your whole world, not making it the thing that defines your whole career, because it doesn't. I think, yeah, starting compartmentalizing, like breaking things down to like, yo, it's really just a single. Just put it out there, and those 50 people that listen,
We'll listen to
will
it.
listen,
They'll
and then
love
the
it.
next one will be 75, and then the next one will be 10,000. So it will be 10,000. So yeah, I think not making things a bigger deal than what they are, I think, is a challenge for most people. Another way to say that is the fear, to be honest. I think fear just kind of
Fear of the unknown, the uncertainty of how
Yeah,
people will
yo,
receive you.
exactly, fear of not being good enough and stuff like that. And it's like, even if people don't receive you well, it's not your whole story,
True.
So you really just have to take that first step. Another thing I think is also, like I was speaking about earlier, finding the right people, finding the people that you can walk the journey with. I think that's a very key part. And we are in an industry that is intimidating from the outside, because it's like everybody already has their people. So it's like, it's not easy to be like let into the right spaces.
Or to think that you can penetrate the industry.
Exactly, it kind of, sometimes it does feel gatekept, but I don't like to focus on that too much. It's like also about basically just like finding the right people. I think being let into the space, is being given a chance sometimes, is a hard thing, and being ready.
Taking a chance on yourself.
Yes, and being ready for the chance. Yes, exactly, is a hard thing. Yeah.
So today you're here joining us, right? And I want you to fully express how you feel about being on this type of platform that actually archives the stories behind the songs, the stories behind the journeys that women go through in the industry.
Very, very appreciative. Like I said, I love the concept. I love the whole premise of the show behind the song. We're not just looking at the nice and shiny part. You guys are actually interested in the stories, which I appreciate as a person that is doing this from a place of genuineness and authenticity, and
Because you love it. And you have the passion for it.
because I love it, and it's nice to know that people are interested in hearing who you are in the music as well. Like I said, it's also beautiful to find another place where you belong as a female in the music industry.
So true.
Where you want to give someone a chance, you want to hear them out. So it means a lot, and I think the things that this behind the song it's a beautiful platform for someone starting out, someone like me starting out, who wants to yap about being in love.
We can sit here all day. I really don't mind sitting next to you all day, and we can talk about all your songs and your journey. I'm absolutely enjoying it.
Yeah, I think it's very important. It's very important for artists to receive that type of ear and support.
So once again, for a young girl, a young man, a viewer out there who's watching you right now, and they're thinking, what can I do? Where do I start? What would be the type of advice that you'd give them? Or what would be your advice to the person that is wondering, maybe, what's next? How do I blossom?
I don't mean to be repetitive, but
Please do.
but there are more people cheering for you than there are people wishing you bad. You're just focused on the wrong crowd. You're not surrounded by the right people, and the right people does not mean like 100 people cheering for you. That one person who's in studio, who's willing to give you a chance to record and stuff, that's
Open the door for you.
Yes, if that's the one person for now, then you're going to find more as you go. So I think the advice that I'd give them is really just like, if you don't have anyone like that at all, you still do have yourself. Speak positively to yourself At the
Ooh,
very
that
least.
is very important.
At the very least, you are the person that's gonna be with you along
Be
this.
kind to yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna be with yourself throughout this whole journey. You are going nowhere. So you might as well
So start with you.
Yeah, you might as well like your stuff and find the good in the stuff. And if you feel like you're not there yet, then just continue working at that. But I think, yeah, find the people around you that believe in you. There's more people wishing you well. And if they aren't, hopefully you are the person that's wishing yourself well.
I am sitting and I'm thinking, I talk to you the whole day.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
absolutely talk to you
I
the whole
wouldn't
day.
mind. Yeah, we need some coffee here.
Some biscuits.
Yeah.
A bit of a break. We'll come back to it.
Exactly.
So Energy, I saw something.
Yes.
And I want to try my luck.
Okay.
Earlier, during our conversation, you mentioned that you and your brother
Oh, yes.
do music together.
Yes.
And a little birdie and my little eyes see him outside of the studio.
Yes.
And I see that he has his guitar with him.
Yes, we have a guitarist as well.
Can I pretty please ask you to do something for us with your brother? Just for the viewers, not for me.
Let me think about it. Sure. Sure.
So you're definitely going to do something for us.
I would love to. I think, yeah, if he's down, I'm down.
I am so excited. I mean, there's a first for everything, right?
Yes.
So you guys we can jam?
Yeah, we can jam.
I can't wait. So other than that, do you have any upcoming music, any upcoming projects that you have?
So like I said, I just released a project with my brother. So we're gonna, perform one of the songs for you guys from
So it's
Braille.
like the first time for everything. We're gonna be the
Yes.
first to hear it. I'm so
Yes.
excited.
And I am going to be, releasing my own music as well. Later as the year. Just, follow me around the social.
Full album, an EP, or you don't want to say much now?
I'm working on an EP.
Oh, okay.
On an EP. Yeah, just a nice little project.
Okay. Thank you so much for your honesty, right? Opening up your journey about your artistry.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us.
Yes, thank you for your ear. Thank you for the beautiful questions. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So guys, if you're out there, this has been the 3rd episode of Behind the Song. And for the first time, we're doing things a bit different. We are going to be closing with Energy and her brother.
Yes, steady long.
All right then. See you guys next time.
I need to be great. I need to be praised. I need more than anything. I need to be great. I need.
Holy Lord, show me your way. Guiding light, grant me your grace. Give me vision beyond what I see. With you by my side, I have all I need. Holy Lord, show me your way. Guiding light, grant me your grace. Give me vision beyond what I see. With you by my side, I have all I need.
You ain't living in purpose till you wake up and live this on purpose. Knew it wasn't worth it. Saw the road that they took and I curved it. Kept it a buck like to a Curtis. I move with God, I'm never nervous. He tells me trample over serpents. What won't I do and what
Will you trust and obey when I'm calling your name? Will you give up the world for the kingdom above? Do it all for the love when it's time to pick up. Will you answer the call? Will you answer the call? Will you trust and obey when I'm calling your name? Will you give up the world for the kingdom above? Do it all for way. Guiding light, grant me your grace. Give me vision beyond what I see. With you by my side, I have all